Asians, or maybe I don't. A lot of people associate fulfillment with how much you have in the bank, or if you have $0 in the bank, people associate fulfillment with how big your house is, what car you drive, where do you hang out, what do you do for leisure, how many holidays you go every year, where do you go, the US, Europe, or just nearby island somewhere. That's what people associate retirement or fulfillment with. I feel, personal point of view, feel free to object. Which is why a lot of people think that if they strike the lottery, I can finally retire. I mean, how many times have you heard that, right? It's always that. But if you do strike that lottery, you have so much money you don't know what to do with, then you have a problem, because maybe you'll be fulfilled for the first, I don't know, 1 year, 2 year, 10 years. But once your money runs out, what, right? And I don't know. I think a lot of people, if they do strike the lottery, probably that's when they feel that they're not fulfilled, because they don't know what to do. I don't know. Maybe they'll blow the entire budget and travel around the world. Is that fulfillment? Maybe it is to them. Or maybe that's the cool thing to do if you have lots of money. I don't know. I don't have the answer, because I've not struck the lottery yet. If I do, I'll let you guys know whether I feel fulfilled or not. But I do think that even for this is what I read somewhere and I thought was really true. The day when you retire, one of the problems of being retired is that you don't know what to do with yourself. You don't know what to do with your time. And why is that the problem? Because most people don't have that purpose, or that sense, or that goal they've been working for to the rest of their life, to the point that once they retire, they know the plan, they know what to do exactly. A, B, C, D, E. These are the things I'm going to do. And the problem is that when you are retired and you don't know what to do, you have a lot of time at hands, what happens? You become very lonely or alone. And then what happens? You have a lot of money. Okay, let's travel the world. Okay, now it's the pandemic. You can't do that, right? But most people would think, like, Jen, nothing against what you mentioned, but I think most people would spend the money or spend the time traveling around the world. And that itself is a problem, because boredom is the problem. You try to spend the money to counter boredom when you're retired, because you have nothing to do. You don't have that fulfilling goal in your life. And guess what? Your money runs out, and then you go back to work. So this is just my perspective, right? I don't know when that makes sense, but just what I have on my mind right now, just throwing it out to the internet. Feel free to disagree.
Jeremey, you're ruining my fairy tale. Okay, I have this fairy tale in my mind.